All right. So we're gonna get started in a couple of minutes. I just want to make sure everybody has been able to kind of reflect on how their 2023 is going. A lot has been going on in the world. It is Black History Month. So one of the quotes that I set out this week is, you may not understand, I'm putting the context basically. I'll never understand your journey, but I stand with you. So I was thinking about what some of the things that we should focus on this month is empowerment in the collective. But in order for that to happen, you have to understand the diversity in your collective and what are the things that people are going through and what they are feeling. And again, even if you don't understand, you can listen and learn. So I think that's always part of the journey, especially in this month, right? People say this is the month that we celebrate Black history, but Black history is American history. And we're currently writing history right now. So that happens in your workplaces, your spaces outside of work, and how we navigate those things. So that's why I want to see, like, how are y'all feeling so far, especially after what happened in Memphis and other things that are going on in the world and probably even in the workplace. So I want y'all to just kind of reflect, and then we're gonna get started in minutes. All right. So just drop what you're feeling in the chat. And remember, every Wednesday, we always give you some kind of journal entry or some kind of reflection, just to do our self-check-in, continuous self-care. Some folks are a 10, a 2, between a 5 and an 8. Exhausted and happy. Maybe you're happy for the weekend, Trish. Said you have vacay. Yep. Anything else that people are feeling, how their 2023 is going so far? A 2. It's been a rough start. Yeah. Race-based violence and hate, overload with stuff. Absolutely, 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 Stephanie. It's taxing, becomes taxing. Again, just to remind you guys have this graphic. Happy Black History Month, yes. Irate and emerge over that. Yep, all right. So let's get started. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody is well. If you want to come off camera, you can. If not, that's cool too. We're going to do, again, some chair yoga. We'll mix it up. If you have rollers on your chair, that's cool. If you have, it's always better to do chair yoga with a chair without the wheels, but I always figured, I was like, I can tell people how to kind of do some things with if they're at the office and they have wheels on the chair. So plant your feet about hips width apart. That's about 2 fists width. So if you want to fold over and bring your 2 fists in between your feet, that's actually how wide your feet should actually be to actually maintain good posture. So kind of just lift your toes, or if you have your shoes on, maybe take your shoes off, even if you're at your desk. You just start to plant your toes into Mother Earth as you really just start to press and really ground yourself into the ground. Hands are on your thighs. Start to just either close your eyes or come to a soft gaze. I'm just going to kind of breathe into our bodies. reconnect to our life force. Our breath is called our pranayama, which means life force. And it guides us, it maintains us, it puts us in a space, whatever is going, whatever we're feeling, our breath responds to that. So whatever you're feeling right now, inhale it in, and then exhale it out, releasing it because it's not going to serve you for these next 30 minutes. Start to quiet your mind. And allow yourself to just release. Whatever you're holding on to, release it. Use that exhale to release it. And start to inhale what you need at this moment. And you don't even have to think about it. You just breathe into it. And then exhale it out. I'm going to sit and breathe with that same breath. Inhale, 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 inhale. Hold it, and then exhale it out. And as you inhale, you may find a humming at the back of your throat. I call it your inner ocean, your ujjayi breath. And then exhale it out. And allow that pattern to just kind of resonate in your body for the next 5 breaths. Now, this last breath, start to set an intention. And as you exhale, release that intention. Start to open up your eyes. And we're going to kind of just bring our shoulders up to our ears. And then exhale, roll those shoulders back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, lifting your heart towards Father Sky. Inhale, lift your shoulders up by your ears, releasing any tension. And then exhale, roll them back, rolling the shoulder blades together, pushing your heart forward. One more. Inhale, roll your shoulders towards your ears. Good. And then exhale, roll them back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, heart forward. We're going to do a couple of heart openers today. So inhale, you're going to bring your arms up to the sky, bringing your palms together. And then exhale, bring your arms into cactus arms, pushing your chest forward. Shoulder blades are still together. Good. Inhale, arms up, palms pressed together. Exhale, shoulder blades start to squeeze together. Arms come into what we call cactus arms. Good. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, arms back into those cactus arms. Good. This time, inhale, arms up. Good. And then exhale, we're going to twist to our right, bringing our right hand either on the outside of our right thigh. And you can bring the right hand to the back of your chair. your left hand to the outside of your thigh, right hand to the back of your chair, and you're just looking over your right shoulder, wringing out our spine. So our spine always holds a lot of tension, whatever. That's how we have back pain and things like that. So I always say happy spine, happy life, but you have to move it. So we're twisting it. This time we're going to take our spine east, west, north, and south. So going east, looking over your right shoulder, stay looking over your right shoulder, stay twisted. Good, and then continue to stay twisted and just look over your left shoulder. Good, and then look back over your right shoulder. And then look to your left. And then look to your right. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Reach, act like somebody's pulling it over and you want to lean over towards the left, just finding a simple stretch. Good. And then inhale, bring it back to center. Good. And then you're going to bring that right hand to your left thigh. So you're looking like an X, right? So you're going to inhale, look up to Father Sky, opening up your throat, opening up your heart, and then exhale, round the spine, pulling the belly button in, chin to chest, coming into what we kind of call a cat spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round it out, chin to chest, cat spine. Good. Inhale, heart lifted. Good. And this I call heart protected, hollowing out the belly, protecting. Good. Inhale, bring it back to center this time. Good. And then just kind of give yourself, wrap your hands around your shoulders. That's one step, right? Or you can go a little bit deeper into what we call eagle arms and kind of wrap those arms together. Good. This time you're just going to lift up and bring your arms parallel to the ceiling. If you can, just kind of opening up our bodies, opening up our upper body, our upper spine, and then exhale, you're going to bring those arms in between the legs and just kind of surrender, letting your head be heavy, lengthening out, getting into the lower back. Good, and then inhale, bring it all the way back up. We're going to do 2 rounds of this, reaching those forearms even higher up to the sky. Good, or again, if your arms are crossed, and then exhale, folding over, or you're grabbing your shoulders, letting that head be heavy. Good, inhale, bring it all the way back up to center. Good, release those arms, open them out wide, and then press your palms back together. Good. And whatever we do on the right, we always have to do on the left. You want symmetry. So you're going to twist over to your left, bringing your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Maybe you're grabbing the back of your chair. Maybe you're on your mat, and that means your hand is either on the ground or even possibly on your back. So whatever is easy, but you want to keep your spine long as you twist. We're taking about 3 best breaths here. You're looking over your left shoulder. Maybe you can see the wall behind you. Maybe not. It's all good. Just breathe. Use your breath to guide you. Your breath sometimes, it should allow you to go deeper as you breathe a little bit deeper into that spine. Take 1 more breath here. Stay twisted. And we're going to look over our right shoulder. Good. And then look over your left shoulder. Look over your right, and then look to your left. This time, look over your right, and then back over to your left. Good. Reach that left arm up, and then you're going to lean over to your right. So you may use your breath to kind of guide you. You may find a stopping point. As you inhale, You exhale, you may go a little bit deeper, finding a deeper stretch on that side body. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, maybe you go a little bit deeper, really getting into your obliques and really working out that stretch. Good, and then inhale, come all the way up. Good, bring that left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Good, let's again inhale, look up, opening up your heart. Exhale, round that spine, hollow out the belly, protecting your heart. Good, inhale, look up. Exhale, hollow out, protection. Good, inhale, open heart. Last one, exhale. Hollow out the belly. Good, inhale, bring it back forward. Again, you can grab those elbows. Good, or again, you can come into full ego, your choice. So listen to your body, don't force it. If you're struggling getting here, just grab your elbows. Let go of that ego. But if you know that you can go there, go there. Good, so inhale, bring those forearms up, or those shoulders or those elbows up. Exhale, fold over, surrendering, really opening up your spine. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale and surrender. Good. Last one, inhale, bring it all the way up. Good, exhale, open it out. Good, and then exhale, bring it all the way down, chin to chest. Good, this time, inhale, look up. Good, and then exhale, bring your arms out to a T. And then flex your palms. So act like they're taking your hands and they're pulling them away from each other. Yep. And it's probably gonna get intense. We're gonna be here for a couple of breaths or several breaths. So really feel it. Your arms are parallel. If they start to get heavy, just smile. If you start to feel some shaking, smile. Smile through it and breathe. Make sure you're breathing though. Because I realize when things get uncomfortable, our breath gets shorter. We start to feel things, we start to panic. But let's find some comfort in the uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Take a breath here, inhale. And exhale. One more breath here, good. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Good. And this time you're going to bring your hands either on your chair or behind you, and you're just going to lift that heart all the way up to the ceiling. Continuing our heart openers. Good. Take a breath here. And as you continue to lift your heart, good, you're going to reach and start to lean forward with chin moving first. Good. Bring your torso and thighs to touch. Let your hands to come behind your calves and grab your ankles. Take a breath here. Good. Inhale, look forward. Good. And then exhale, surrender. Chin to chest. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, allow that head to be a little bit more heavy. Good. Inhale, you're going to bring your hands onto the mat or onto the floor if you're on a mat, but if you're on the floor, good. And then you're going to exhale, you're going to start to lift up and straighten your legs. So you're standing up, you're out of the chair. Good. Inhale, bring your hands on your shins, look forward, it's just a half lift. Good. Exhale, fold over, bringing your hands back onto the floor. This time we're going to inhale, roll up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, letting your head be the last thing that comes up. Good. We're going to inhale, reach our arms all the way up to the sky. Just push this a little bit back. Yep. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Good. You're gonna do what we call a Venus Mudra grip. So it's like a pistol grip. You're gonna interlock your fingers at your index finger point. Good. You're gonna bring your feet together. And if that's uncomfortable, everybody's standing up, you're gonna bring your feet hips width apart. So whatever's comfortable, toes and heels are together, or again, hips width apart. I'm gonna say hips width apart just so you can see. We're going to inhale, we're just gonna lean over, again, taking our spine east, west, north, and south. We're gonna start to sweep our spine, bending those knees. We're actually drawing a circle with our Venus Mudra. You're gonna go down, up, around, and you're gonna be in an arch on your left side, bringing it back to center. Let's do that one more time. Lean over to the right. Good. Continue to push those hips towards the left. Start to bend your knees. Start to draw that circle, swinging it towards your left. Good. And then coming back up into an arch on your left and then bringing it back to center. Let's do it on the other side. Good. Inhale, you're going to lean over to your left this time. Take a breath here. Good. Inhale, start to bend your knees. Swing it down. Back up. And you're going to be on an arch on your right side. And then bring it back to center. Let's do that one more time. Push over to your left. Push, 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 push. Take a pause. And as you exhale, start to fold over, drawing that circle, bringing it around, back, up, being in your arch. Good. And then bringing it back to center. Good. Inhale, bring your arms all the way down. Good. Be in what we call mountain pose. Bring your palms to face forward. Close your eyes a little bit. That's just a little bit of our warm up. And see where you are. See what your body is feeling. As your spine may feel awakened. You have other sensations that are happening. Nice. Take one more breath here. Good. And take a moment here. Start to sit up. We're going to start to slowly sit back into our chair. And we're going to come into a supported chair this time. So arms are up. We're going to do a couple of hip openers. And then we're going to start to take it down. So bring your hands into prayer. Come to the edge of your chair. Bring your hands into prayer. We're going to inhale. We're going to straighten our right leg. We're going to bring that right foot. We're going to keep the right foot flexed and bring, if you can't do this, it's fine. If it's too much, you can always straighten the leg and allow it to fall where it may, right? But if you can bend your knee and bring your foot onto your left thigh, and it's somewhat of a figure four, fine. So you're going to bring your hands to prayer. We're going to inhale, we're going to reach up. Good, and just take a breath here. And then we're going to start to lean forward to kind of just open up our hips. You can reach your arms forward. You can bring your hands on your left shin and allow yourself to kind of surrender. But either way, you're kind of opening up that right hip. So our hips hold a lot of emotion, right? So we're talking about our heart, which holds our intuition and how we are moving and feeling. And we always say lead with our heart, but it starts to deposit itself in our hips, right? The things that we are feeling and so on and so forth. So that's why people have hip problems and so on and so forth. So you really want to start to open up those hips and just surrender. There's a lot of emotion that kind of sits right there because sometimes it has no other place to go. So you kind of got to just breathe into that space. Take a moment here, inhale and exhale. Keep the foot flexed because it protects your knee. The body's a fascinating place because everything is connected. And sometimes we forget that. Take a breath here, inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bring your hands to prayer, good. And we're gonna swing that left elbow and we're gonna either place it on top of our right thigh. We'll come back into that twist and we're looking over our right shoulder. So this may be a little bit intense for you. If that's too intense, you can always just bring it onto your lower on your calf or so on and so forth. But if you can bring it onto your right thigh and twist and just kind of look over your right shoulder, cool. Take a breath here and just be in that space. So if it feels uncomfortable, that's okay. Breathe into it. If it's wincing in pain, back off and bring it to a space where it feels like you can manage it too. So I'm always about listening to your bodies. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. Breathe for 1. Good. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Good. Start to come out of it. Good. Let's bring it out. Good. You can start to straighten that leg. Good. Bring the heel down onto the mat. Point the toe. And then flex the foot. Point and flex. Start to make circles with your foot. Good. And then circle back the other direction. All right. Let's place that foot back. Start to bring your feet back together. Both feet are planted. Let's inhale. Let's pull that left knee in and then place that left foot on top of the right thigh. Again, if it's too much, you can start to kind of straighten out that right leg and then let it fall where it may. So if it's like, okay, I just need for it, that's too much for me, Natalie. I just need to kind of keep the leg slightly straight. Keep a slight bit in your knee so you're not locking your right leg, but you may just kind of want to let it fall. Think of a tree pose, but it's just sitting on top, the foot is sitting on top of your leg, if you would practice. But again, if the knee is bent, the goal is to bend the knee and bring that foot on top. All right. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. And exhale, start to fold over as again, we get deeper into our forward fold, getting into our hips. So again, this is the first time you probably will feel some, not first time, but you probably will feel some sensations in your hips if you're holding energy there. So just take a couple of breaths and breathe into whatever you're feeling. Again, if you want to go a little bit deeper and make it a little bit more challenging, just reach your arms forward. Good. And really try to get your torso to even maybe touch your left calf. But if not, again, you can just keep it easy here. Keep that left foot flexed to protect your knee. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Start to reach your arms forward. Good. Lift up. And then bring your hands into prayer, pressing the thumbs into your heart. You're going to twist to your left, bringing the right elbow either on, again, on top of that left thigh. You can bring it further down because it may be too intense of a twist. Again, if your leg is straight, you can even bring it on your right thigh just to find the twist. So whatever works for you, there's different modifications to the pose. you're looking over your left shoulder, either way. Breathe into it. Nice. Here for 3. You're here for 2. Getting into those hips. My left hip is always a little bit more tighter than my right. And 1, good. Inhale, beautiful, exhale, good. Inhale, bring it back to center. Good. Let's bring our hands on our, on our chair or by our side, straighten that leg out. You want to point the toe, flex it. You can bring the foot, you can bring the leg down though. Point it and flex. Good. Start to make circles with your foot. Nice. Good. And then start to plant both feet back on the ground. Move to the back of the chair. Bring your hands to face up as we start to make our way into our final resting pose. So I would say this is a chair savasana. So with your chair savasana, you just lean back and surrender. Your palms are facing up. You can straighten out your legs and flex your feet. You can even slide your hip bones forward and let your head lean back. But the one thing is your palms are facing up and your feet are relaxed. So you're surrendering whatever you need for these last couple of minutes. And you start to make your way into your final savasana. Start to wiggle your fingers. Start to wiggle your toes. Bring your palms to face up. Take a moment to honor yourself, or I always say showing up to a class or to time for yourself. I would say the hardest part is carving out that time in the day. So honor that and take those moments and challenges with you and use that same energy to navigate the universe so you can stay in your place of peace, letting your light shine. Thank you again, guys. If you have any questions or any comments, please put them in the chat. Please make sure you take the survey. There is a survey so we can get feedback, so we can make sure that you are getting what you need. There's other things or topics that you want to cover. Also put that in the survey. That'll help us to design these sessions for you. So thank you, guys. If y'all have any comments, y'all can come off mute, whatever.
Hey, Natalie, how's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
I really did like the prompt for this week. I need to go back to my email to pull it up because when I read it the other day, I think I read it yesterday morning. Here it is. I understand that I may never understand, but I stand with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. In 2020, after George Floyd's murder, I had a friend of mine send a text to me, and like almost verbatim, that was what she said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. I figured it was, I was like, after what happened this weekend and the things that are like just that are going on that we're not speaking about because it's so uncomfortable. And even if you don't understand, like standing with somebody, instead of trying to fix it, sometimes you just gotta learn. Yeah.
Yep. And it wasn't, it was no like pity or anything. It was just like, whatever you need me to do, like, know that I'm here, stand with you. So it was good.
Thank you.
These are helpful.
Yay.
The session was really good. I heard some crunching and popping with my back.
That's good. That's good. You look great, Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you. You
Yeah.
too.
Hi, Vivian. Is everybody in the office today? Are y'all in the office full time now? Like every day? It's still 2 days and 3 days.
We are not.
They're like, no, we're not, and hopefully never will be.
I
I hear that.
think most people are here like 3 days a week, but I don't know if everybody's here today. Like everybody on this session is here today.
All right, all right. Well, y'all let me know if there's something else you want to do and other things that are missing. We kind of paused. I'm going to bring the meditation back next month, but I just wanted to, I had to plan